in Miami, Florida. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6. The Texans at 8-2 on the year. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And a big part of the problem, too many 3-and-outs on offense. That led them to only scoring 10 points in their last game. They're going to have to find a way to sustain some drives and finish them with points.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
On 2nd and 10, Willis. Got a man, that's Lil Jordan Humphrey. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. On first down, Willis. Buying time to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Willis is going to throw once more. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
3rd down, it's Willis. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Texans! O.J. Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Caught by Wilson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Another run with Gaskin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 more.
Yeah, the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, That's a big day.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Willis on 4th down. Open man complete to Humphrey. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown Texans. From 19 yards away. And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go again with Pierce. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 65 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Pierce takes it straight ahead. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle? And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. On for the point after, Corey Vedvik. And it is now 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. It was all capped off by a run from the rookie, Dameon Pierce. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And he coughed it up. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Tua now on 1st down. He'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Tua going to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that.
Oh, they pitched to the tight end. It's a fake. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall.
I was going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out. In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt it too much. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. Baltimore heading south to take on Jacksonville. And that one tied 3-3 in the 2nd quarter. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Mixon has a run for a touchdown. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. Gaskin again on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. off of play action. Tagovailoa. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tua picked by his former college teammate, Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
129 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Another carry for Pierce. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman, and able to work his way down to the 16. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. From the 16, Willis. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
They'll run with Foreman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Foreman. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Wilson's got it complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tua. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Gaskin is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A carry for Foreman. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Now a toss play. This is Foreman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Foreman. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Willis, 4th down here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Now Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Another catch there for Waddle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cedric Wilson from 13-yard down. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Now Tua. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Tua. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Seen, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Houston, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Miami, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to